Hi, Aquarius. This is Eileen with your mini psychic tarot card reading. And let's see, you're starting the month with the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is talking about prosperity for you. You really have some good money cards and career-oriented cards. You're right here underneath, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You got Seven of Pentacles here. You have some good indicators here for business, your career, just going forward and even right now. So Six of Pentacles is saying that you can be busy with whatever your craft is, whether you're self-employed or if you work for a company, doing good quality work, and you're being recognized by others for the good quality work that you do. You're doing work that you enjoy, that you're very good at. And so the money's coming in. And so you might even be feeling more generous with money. Maybe you're making donations, or maybe you're sharing your time. Just sharing quality time with others is a good way to share. Also, if you don't feel you have a lot of money to be spreading around. But this is a very good indicator for you starting your month of November with this Six of Pentacles card. So, and I always recommend that everyone learn about the law of attraction, because the way you feel, the energy that you put out into the universe, you attract like kind. So if you're putting out that kind of feeling energy from your being, that you are doing well, that you're prosperous, you're successful, that I don't know, almost like if you're feeling that it's easy for you to have everything you need, to make the money, to be prosperous. You put that energy out into the universe, and then the universe will deliver those kind of conditions. That's your energy. So it's always important not to be worrying or fearful, regardless of whatever amount of money you have in your bank. You got to feel prosperous, and just be aware of all your own inner resources and blessings and all you have to be grateful for. And the more you do that, the more you will attract prosperity into your life and prosperous conditions. But that's a very good way to start your month. Next, you have Three of Wands. Three of Wands is saying that you're moving along on your path. Now, the wands do represent the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they also represent the area of your career, your work, projects, what you're working on in your life, making progress. Three of Wands is showing that you are making progress. So you're looking out over the horizon, making your plans for the future, for the path that you're on. You're calm. You're just, it's like you have a certain amount of confidence because you've already been a certain distance on your path. And so, I keep getting this, what you're doing, whatever your work is, your craft, it's like you know it pretty well. And even if you're just now training for some new kind of work, I feel like you absorb it within your being really well. The air signs are very intelligent people anyway. So that's not surprising. They have very good, sharp mental capabilities. But I do get the sense of you just absorbing information, absorbing whatever it is you have needed to do your work, to work at your business, your craft, your whatever. And so you have a certain amount of confidence within yourself, and you're making your plans for where you're going from here. The next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. Another good pentacle card. It's showing that you've planted your seeds, you're watching them grow, not ready for harvest just yet, but you're being patient. And the pentacles relate typically to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and those earth sign people are usually very patient. They're willing to take their time and lay a solid foundation and work for what they want and make their progress little at a time and just wait and be patient and keep moving forward. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is showing that that's what you're doing right now in your life. You're being patient. Maybe you have some money in savings, or maybe it's just your experience that you're building up. That's, again, because I'm getting good inner resources. That's what I'm getting an image of with this reading for you. Good, solid, strong inner resources to go forward, to be self-sufficient, independent, to make your progress in your life, going towards your goals and accomplishing your goals. So this is very, again, a good omen about having stability, having financial stability, being on good solid ground in your life. And here we've got the Knight of Wands. Again, the wands do relate to the fire signs, but they also relate to the area of your career, work, making progress. Knight of Wands is saying, once again, you're making progress. You might even be doing some traveling that's work-related, possibly even relocating for a job. You might be moving to a new city or state for a job opportunity. You might be in even some kind of sales work where you're traveling a lot, even if it's just back and forth across town or something. Let's see what else I'm getting here. But again, I get the sense of confidence, like you're just moving along. You're getting your work done. You're making your money. You've got plans for your future. You don't always feel what I want to say. You don't always feel like you have as much money as you would like, but you know you've got your ambition. You've got your resilience. You've got your knowledge. You just keep plowing away and keep going. Now, also on the romantic side, this Knight of Wands could represent someone new that could be in your life in the month of November, or you might already be acquainted with this person. You could be acquainted with this person through business or some kind of friendship or something, maybe through friends or business, even through neighbors or something. I'm feeling for some Aquarians that this could represent, if you're single and open to meeting someone, this could possibly represent someone that could be around you, where the two of you are both kind of wondering about one another. This person would be interested in you. You may not be as interested in them. I feel like they might be more interested in you than you, and wondering if you'd be interested in them, and may not be as interested in them. I do feel this person is really focusing on their career. They might not even live in the same city as you, so there could be something for you that doesn't add up as well as you would like it to. That's what it is, where your boxes you would check off whether or not somebody's a good for you. It's like they're not quite checking all the boxes for you. And some of it might have to do with, just how close you live to one another, or, I don't know, living in two different worlds, coming from two different worlds, something like that. I'm getting that kind of a sense, whoever I'm tuning into. This is a general reading also, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on circumstances. And here you go, Ace of Pentacles, and right under that Six of Pentacles alongside the Star card, you really have some good indicators. You don't want to let this good, strong, abundant, prosperous energy slip away. And remember, use it to the best that you can. One of the best tools you can use is the power of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. The more you put out emotions and feelings of prosperity and abundance, that you have all you need, and that you can accomplish your goals, you know you can, having that confidence, the more you're putting that kind of energy out into the universe, the more the universe is going to open those doors for you to do just that, okay? Because there's nothing, you don't have any strong barriers in your way. You really don't. I just feel like it's wide open. That's what I'm getting. The universe, the doors are open. It's just you making up your mind and using that extra bit of confidence and light that you have in the month of November and going with it. So the Ace of Pentacles is about some Aquarians. You might be starting a new business, or maybe you've been self-employed for a little while already. It could even be about a particular job you're in. You might get a promotion, or you might be getting a new job, transferring, whatever it is. This is a good opportunity for some of you. If it's your own business, you're just getting started, it's like you already know there's a good profit potential for you in this business. But maybe you've been kind of on the sidelines looking at it and thinking, well, I'd really like to do that. I just don't know if I have all the resources I need in the way of, the money and whatever other things you would need, supplies, money, contacts, whatever. don't be too modest. That's what I'm feeling like. Don't stand on the sideline and be too modest. You know, you want to be sensible about things. But if there's a particular business you have an interest in, even if it looks like, oh, there's so many others in that business that I wouldn't stand a chance, there might be a little piece of the pie for you too there, you know. So don't look at it like no use trying. Don't do that. You've got the good energies now. It's like the universe wants you to move forward in a positive way in your life. Or even if it's applying for some particular positions and in employment, you know, in a new career or in your existing career, don't be too modest and think, oh, that's too big of a reach for me. You know, the worst that could happen is that you won't get it, whatever it is. Go ahead and start putting yourself out there. That's the energy I'm getting from that Ace of Pentacles. Put out a little more energy. Don't let others say, oh no, you can't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Listen to what's in your heart and soul. What do you want to do? And move on it. Because I mean, that's what all this is telling me here. And then alongside of that, when you've got the Star card, this is a really good card to have. This is a major arcana destiny card. The Star is all about healing your life and guiding you to prosperity, to good health, to a happy, abundant living. So wherever you are in your life, if you've had financial problems, health problems, relationship, emotional, psychological issues, whatever it is that's been holding you down, a lot of people have been experiencing, you know, getting kind of a little depressed and whatever with all the way things have been going, not going to work as much and everything. Whatever it is that's been like a hanging over you, it's like the Star wants to heal you, wants to bring you out from under that dark cloud and out to a good place, a happy, prosperous, healing environment for yourself. So this is all about you being led to prosperity, to success, to living your best life, whatever that is. I mean, for me, I'm feeling like a lot of Aquarians, your best life, what's in your heart and soul is something very creative that you enjoy. There's some kind of creativity inside of you that might be kind of private even. You may not even show it to a lot of people. It might just be some creativity inside of yourself that you would like to do. It might be making things or painting or dancing or designing something. It could be anything. Baking or I don't know, music, whatever. I just feel like you maybe have been keeping this too private inside of yourself and not letting it come forward. And in order for you to really live as abundantly and live a fulfilling life, you need to bring your inner creativity, your inner dreams and desires, and bring them out to start to really experience who you are from your heart and soul. And I do feel like a number of Aquarians, you're going to be feeling good about yourselves, and remember, because you're doing just that. And some of you might even be in a really happy love relationship, because I'm feeling a certain amount of that going on, where you might be newlywed or engaged or living with your romantic partner, or you're just real close and spend a lot of time together. Things are going well and you're just feeling so grateful for all the good that you have, which is a great place to be, because when you're grateful, the universe gives you more to be grateful for. And then you've got the Three of Cups. This is about celebrating your life, celebrating all the good things you have to be grateful for in your life. You could be celebrating with family or friends, and you could be just celebrating on your own, you know, if you're confined at home or whatever. Just be in a celebratory, joyful mood in your heart. And the more you can look around yourself every day and be grateful for everything in your life, all the little things, because all the little things add up to something big. You know, it might be your first taste of coffee in the morning, or seeing a bird outside your window, or having some pretty plants you're growing, or I don't know, preparing a nice meal that's beautiful and enjoyable. It could be anything. Be grateful. Always have an attitude of gratitude and be joyful in your heart. And don't spend all your time listening to all the heavy, dark news going on. Instead, be filled with love and peace and prosperity inside of yourself. Again, when you embrace that type of energy, you're attracting that type of lifestyle for yourself. Because there's a lot of people on this earth and everybody's having their own version of life right now, you know. So no use being miserable or fearful or anything like that. Choose happiness every day for yourself the best you can. And we all have our bad days. You just make up your mind, I'm going to go to bed tonight and tomorrow's going to be a fresh start. Tomorrow's a new day. Because it does show that. And when you're in that celebratory, happy, joyful spirit, you attract miracles. You attract magic to yourself. So when you're feeling that way, that's a good time to be picturing your ideal life. Picture what you want. Picture what you're going for. It'll help bring it to you. It'll help draw it to you when you're happy. Last card, you have the Six of Wands. Again, the wands relating to career. Again, that has to do with fire signs. But relating to the career area, this is showing you're making progress. You're being recognized by your higher ups if you work for a company, by your co-workers if they're not being jealous of you. But overall, I get a lot of good feeling energy all around you here. And you feel confident. Again, I'm getting that confident feeling like you've got a certain amount of experience with you now. You've been doing good quality work. Yeah, you're not exactly where you want to be, but you know you're on your path to get there. And you're keeping your eye focused on your goals, on your dreams. And you're getting there. You're making positive progress for yourself. And now, again, this could relate to someone in the romantic department that could be around you. I do get a little stronger feeling from this card that this could turn into a good romantic relationship that could be real and that could last. Whereas I didn't get it with the Knight of Wands. I felt like somehow it might not be the right connection. This Six of Wands, as a person around you by the end of the if you're single and open to meeting someone, this could represent someone that you would really have a good rapport with. And you would enjoy, this could be a fire sign, like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. I think you would kind of admire their ambition, their the way that their work ethic and things like that, you know, that they're focusing on their goals for their life, and like you're in the same place in a lot of ways. So you would appreciate that. And the two of you could be very compatible. That's what I'm getting for some of you. And now let's see, this deck, this is the Gilded Tarot by Cheryl Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. If you like videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And check your rising and moon sign videos also as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Aquarius for the month of November? Aquarius. Okay. Just what I was saying. Okay. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. That's exactly what I was just saying in the reading. Perfect. Okay. For some reason, I feel like I'm supposed to show you this one too, because both of them kind of popped out at me. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Well, I'm not surprised at that message looking at these cards, to tell the truth. Okay, next, I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Radley Time. Think of a question that you have on your mind that you would like some kind of an answer for, or insight, guidance. If there's some situation you've been dealing with recently and you'd like some insights about it, or you know, just some kind of insight or an answer to a question. And I'm shuffling the deck of the Angel Answers Oracle cards, and we'll see what the card has for you. Okay, angels, what is your message for Aquarius for November? What's your message for Aquarius? So just think of your question or your area of interest that you would like some kind of insights into. Okay, what is your message for Aquarius? Okay. This says perfect timing. That's a nice card. Beautiful imagery too. Perfect timing. So I hope that provided a good answer for you. And last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, angels, what is your message for Aquarius for the month of November? What's your message for Aquarius? For November, Aquarius. Okay, I'm doing another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. What's your message for Aquarius? Okay, this is Angel Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. This totally ties in with this reading. Angel Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Great message to end on. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you're happy with your reading for September. I'm pleased with it. My son's an Aquarius, so I think that's a good reading for him too. And be sure and check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful September. Happy Labor Day. Is that what we have coming up soon? If you celebrate Labor Day, and we'll talk again soon.